Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy, Big Is, and welcome back to another episode of Noire Remastered. In the last episode, we finally wrapped up the case, and we no longer is a traffic cop. We just got promoted to homicide, and I definitely heard homicide has like some certain cases where it shows very graphic, so I might not show it on the video. So I might have to end up like skipping through scenes while I'm editing the video. But I did hear homicide cases are better, so we're about to go in there now. And then of course, one last thing before we go right into it is that last episode was mental, man. Investigating, we found another newspaper, and we had a shootout on a movie set. That's how crazy it was. And even before the shootout, we were getting chased by Mickey Cohen's goons, the guy that we saw in that flashback newspaper. So that's crazy how everything from the flashbacks into this main story connects to one another. That's crazy about this game. So before we get right into this video, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell to stay notified for all of my latest gameplay uploads. And without further ado, let's start our new promotion as a homicide detective.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
We got a new suit as well to start off this new case. All blue, all serious, and we had a crazy time jump too, 6 months later. That's crazy.
We have the address.
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
So this guy is being nicknamed the Werewolf. I can see why, because that cutscene. Oh, he's letting me drive? So this guy's lazy. You already know I'm going to let him drive during our new case. So let me just say this real quick. I can see why they nicknamed him the Werewolf, because literally that first cutscene to start this video, a full moon was right there, and he was using some kind of a blunt object to kill that innocent woman. So now we're going to go out into the scene and see what's going on, you know? Oh, God. I blame that car. That car came in too fast.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
Are we any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
I can tell this guy is lazy of his work. Because he didn't want to drive, and he's making me as a newbie drive to the new scene. To our first case on the homicide. That's crazy, man. And this guy just like doesn't even give a damn. He just pretty much feels lazy, man. Oh, trying to make this turn, and it's right up ahead over here. So let's get it.
Crime scene is just up the dirt road, detective.
Right up the dirt road. Okay, so we're just gonna drive a little slow, and we're over here.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, a sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
Get used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Oh yeah, you already know I'm about to do some editing on this. So I'm gonna definitely do some editing around these scenes because I know Homicide is more graphic. What I just saw right there. I don't know if I can edit that part out. Maybe I'm gonna figure out how to put a censor bar so you guys don't like have to see that. So like I'll see you guys when we interview our first witness on the scene. So. But you're going to definitely see, like, the clips jumping in. So I'll see you guys in a bit when we interview. So, but you will see the scenes of me investigating.
Trollman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with. The victim's bag? Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body. Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game. Bomba Club? Why steal a table lighter? What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
Cause of death?
Could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped. The cuts look superficial. I'll know for sure in an hour.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
Interesting. What does the writing on the victim mean?
BD. Like Dahlia? Tex? Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Can we get to the Bomba? A man could die of thirst in a case like this.
Alright, I'm back. So, yeah, by the time you see this video, I'll do some serious editing. Because I know Homicide is much more graphic to watch. And to me, watching that was way graphic to see. But there are no witnesses on the scene. So nobody saw who was the murderer that killed that woman. So we're going to head towards a location. And when you see those scenes that I edited, we found some big time evidence of a Bomba Club, which that's where we're going to go right now. So we're going to go right now, and you know what? This man was lazy. He made me drive over here, so I'm going to let him drive.
You know the way. You can drive.
The werewolf?
For my money, copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? The big head to hang on your wall. The caller of the decade. You've been working evidence on BD case for 6 months and got nicks.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, hotshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us unknown in a corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. Or some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the ammo and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. Can't make it something it ain't, understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. We'll find him.
So let's see who we're going to speak to at the Bomba Club.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
Oh yeah, our new partner is lazy, man. He is so lazy. He's already thinking about taking a drink while we're doing an important case. That's something. That's some BS right there. So here's the guy we have to speak to, huh?
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine?
House officer.
That's
Christ.
Tell me another.
Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
So McCall, Bomba Club owner and proprietor. So we're pretty much this is our first person of interest, and he was the last person. So he was definitely the last person to seen Celine Henry. So that's the name of the woman that we saw on the crime scene. So let's see what he knows about her.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
One guy in particular. So he's not really moving. He does look like he's staring us straight. He's only blinking a little bit, so I think he's telling the truth, but I think he knows what he saw. Maybe the night before or something. So I'm gonna go good cop here.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
Oh, he got his license plate number. Interesting.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
He actually wrote down the license plate number. Wow. And we get a trophy for that too. Wow, that's crazy. Nice. That's going to be helpful for us. Very helpful. Now let's ask him about the ring that was stolen from the victim, because there was a wound of the ring finger that I saw on the hand. So let's ask him about that.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
Excuse me on that one. Oh. He was staring at straight face. But now he's just like looking the other way. Uh-oh. Oh, you look guilty, man. Oh, you look guilty. This is easy. This guy hits us with a straight face, and then all of a sudden, he's looking on the other side, and like I said, I accidentally burped during that part, so you already know what I'm about to do. Bad cop right here.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're gonna tell me.
Okay, I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
See, I knew he was lying. As soon as he was doing that, I was like, oh yeah, he knows something. He knows something. I'm like, damn. So now let's see if he has any knowledge of the husband. Let's ask him about that.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. Put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
Okay, now he's looking at us again straight face. Oh, he gulped a little bit too. Oh! He gulped a little bit. In his opinion, he don't think he's the killer, but he could be a prime suspect. Celine's husband could be a prime suspect. And he has moved his eyes a little bit, but at the same time, I don't think he's lying, though. Or could he? I don't have intuitions. Oh my god, this one's tough. This one is tough. Let me think.
So? We done?
I'm trying to think, man. So, he is staring straight face. And he's gulping a little bit, but he's also looking a little bit to the side. I do think... Oh my god, this one's tough. I mean, even when I learned from the past, when someone's gulping, that doesn't mean they're lying. Like, when they swallow like that, that doesn't mean they're lying half the time. So, I think he may be telling the truth. So, you know what? I'm going to take a risk on this one. I'm going to go good cop. I think he's telling the truth. Hopefully he's right.
Was he ever violent with her?
Celine came in here last night looking like she'd taken a slap. They don't live together anymore, so it might not have been him.
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Wow, so he definitely know the address by heart. Huh. So now I'm going to have to realize when people are swallowing like that, like when they're making those big gulps, I got to remember that they're going to definitely be liars in this situation. So there's a telephone here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
Oh, here it is. So we're going to use a telephone.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thank you.
Sending a phone call to get the license plate number. That's something. Let me just get out of this establishment. So our next location we're going to go to. I knew he was kind of lying, but I feel like he wasn't. I don't know. Like, I got to realize that if they're swallowing and move their eyes a little bit, maybe they could be lying and not telling us the truth. So we're going to go to the Henry residence next. I'm going to let him drive, of course.
Can you drive to this one?
105 North Avenue.
You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. It's worse than I could ever have imagined.
So now we're here at the residence. See what we can find here. Go up very calmly, see if anyone's home.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
At least Rusty's doing something. At least he's doing something. Definitely someone broke into this house.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Yeah, somebody was definitely here. Oh, look, we got another newspaper. Family burned to death. Cops say house fire deaths are suspicious. Husband, wife, 2 young children killed. So let's see this one. This cutscene or this flashback.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary arrangements.
You said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before.
I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal with it. You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
Oh, wow. So, see, I know that Dr. Fontaine guy is no good. He literally sent a guy who's not mentally well to burn a house where he thought there was no families there. And then it turned out there were families there. So he pretty much killed innocent people for nothing. Wow, that's crazy. I see Rusty's in this room, so I'm gonna see if there's anything in here. Oh, something was here. Goggles?
I don't think so.
Goggles doesn't really tell us much. Of course. Anything else besides goggles? So it looks like this room is nothing. So let's go to the living room. See if there's anything here. Oh. Something was here. Oh, there's a key.
Probably not.
Oh, but it's nothing though. So somebody was definitely ransacked the place. Looking for something. I don't know what that something could be. Interesting. Let's go check over here. See if there's anything in here. Oh, we got a woman's shoe right here.
Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
Size 9 female shoes. Interesting. Anything over here on the table? There's another newspaper right there, but it does not let me pick it up. Let's see, we go over here. Let's try the kitchen area. Oh, there's a note right here.
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband. Jacob could give us something to go on.
So we got another apartment. Apartment 2. 150 Huntley Drive. And it has a telephone number as well. Interesting.
When my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I get nasty when I'm thirsty.
Well, I'm still investigating this house. See if there's anything. Oh, just this oxide ball.
Seems irrelevant.
Requesting technical services.
Nothing.
Suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
Nothing in this room. Okay, okay. So there was a phone here, but there's another room down over here. So I'm gonna check this over here. Oh, this is the bedroom. This is the bedroom over here. Oh, look at this. That's a wedding ring case, right? Oh, yes it is, right? Yep, it is.
Tiffany? The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
So the ring definitely belonged to the company Tiffany & Co., huh? Interesting. And there's a picture of her right here, too.
A regular Amelia Earhart in her day. The ring looks distinctive.
So that's her when she was in her flying days in the military, huh? So at least we got a photo of her. Oh, there was a brush there. Wait, hold up. Let me pick that up. Which I don't think the brush will be anything relevant.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Yeah, nothing too relevant right there. So we found the ring case. We found... This should be nothing. Just a regular hair dryer, like old school hair dryers. Anything over here? No. Music is still playing. Which I am missing something here. The closet? Nope. There's nothing in the closet. Is there anything over here? Can't go through that door. There's nothing I missed over here? Anything over here? Nope. Trying to see if something shakes. Because I'm not seeing anything out of the ordinary. Picture, no. Calendar, no. Trying to see. Let's see. Anything I missed over here? That I don't know. I found the shoe. Could be in the backyard, maybe. Oh no, the window. The window was smashed. Yeah, I forgot. The window was smashed.
Burglar used a pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
Well, he has a point, so... And now we got all the evidence. So now... What do we do from here? Go around. We already found all the evidence. There was definitely break-in of entry. So we just go back to the car? I think we do. Oh wait. There's a person over here. Wait, I gotta go talk to this person. Oh, she's definitely looks concerned about something. I gotta go talk to her.
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
Can I speak to her?
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan! Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Oh my god, she got hysterical. She got literally hysterical, man, when she found out. But I know it's not funny when someone dies, but it's just like she just started to be hysterical. But I don't blame her because she knew who she was for like 10 years or something. Like that is just something, you know. So to be honest with you guys, I'm gonna wrap up the video right here because I don't want to make it too super long because the last video was pretty long. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video regardless of... We're still going to go through this case, of course, in the next episode. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you did, hit the thumbs up, like button if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more gameplay videos. It's your boy Big Iz, and I'll see you guys next time.
This guy's got a screw.